You just entered your classroom just to see your enemy Jungkook talking with Jessica. Oh, she started to grab Jungkook's attention. Jungkook, come on, you don't have to say that much. I always like you. She tried to hold his hand, but he took it back. And the thing was, she was going off topic as he was asking about the assignment. It was because she saw you glaring at her and she tried to make you feel jealous more. But then he felt your presence and his gaze got stuck on you immediately. Jungkook, he was paying attention to you instead of her. His gaze was walking behind you as you were passing him. Jungkook, are you even listening? She was getting irritated because he was not paying any attention to her. As soon as she shook his shoulders, he slightly flinched and looked at her. What? He said a little seriously, but before she could even respond, your professor entered the class, making him go back to his seat. Take off your bag, he demanded, as you put your bag in his place, which was next to you. I thought I can sit without any noise from muscular housefly, but it's not leaving me. You said a little low, but Jungkook heard, as you also wanted him to hear you. You're not sweet to get attracted, just a useless creature you are. Even God doesn't know what's your purpose, that's why he threw you near me. He scoffed at you as you took your back before he seated. Idiot. You scolded him and turned your head towards the board where he smirked and focused on his work. You and Jungkook had been classmates from high school, now you guys are in your college. Even though your high school ended, still your enmity with him is continuing. You focused on your lectures, but after some few minutes you felt someone poking your shoulder, and when you turned slightly just to see Jungkook giving you a small weird smile. What? You questioned him, narrowing your eyebrows. Did you complete your assignment? He asked, and you casually nodded. Yes, he smiled slightly and looked down before speaking. Can you, he was stuttering. Speak fast, you said irritatingly. Show me your assignment, I will just copy the title. You shook your head as no and looked in front. Please, I will give it back within a minute. You smirked cause he never says please and thought that he might actually need it. Were you begging a useless creature like me? Go and ask a Princess Jessica. You tilted the corner of your lips and turned towards the board. He understood you felt jealousy, but now he is on another mission, so he doesn't want to explain it to you. Okay, I'm sorry. Please give me. You scoffed before turning at him as you didn't expect he would say sorry because that kind of word doesn't exist in his dictionary. What did you say? Sorry? Yes, it's really eighth wonder. I can't believe this. In that shock, you gave your assignment to him here and give it back fast. You said while passing your assignment to him while he hummed as a response. After some time, when the professor starts announcing for assignment submission, you look at Jungkook just to see him giving a smirk to you and you got some doubt on him. Yeah, don't play the trick. Give my assignment back. Sorry. He chuckled before getting up from her seat. But before he could even react, he ran towards the professor before handing him your assignment. making your eyes to widen. Jungkook, you shouted, but Professor glared at you, making you to sit down. When Jungkook came back while whistling, you shot him a death glare, but he winked at you. What? Are you surprised now? He laughed. Actually, your registration number was 33 and his number is 88. That's how he changed 33 to 88 and submitted to the professor, which will not cause problems to him. You? Before you cursed Jungkook, Alex came to your seat. Hey guys, we are having a party at my house and our whole group is going to come, so are you both in? He said while Jungkook agreed, but you refused. No, I'm sorry, Alex. He was about to speak, but you just got up and went outside. Hey bro, count her, she will be coming. Alex twisted his lips inside his mouth as he was impressed with Jungkook's confidence and get back to his seat. Later that day, you were still fuming when your best friend Rosie called. You went to her to talk about the incident that happened with Jungkook in the morning. Alex texted me about the group party at his home. Are you coming? She asked, but you remained silent and expressing anger through your facial expressions. What happened, Wine? She asked. I can't believe he did that. He's so irritating. With that, she understood it was Jungkook. Now I understood the scenario. Jungkook is the worst. She agreed as I told her what happened in the class. You should get back at him somehow. I just don't know how. I have got an idea, she said with a wicked gleam in her voice. Why don't you embarrass him at Alex's party? How would I do that? You asked with intense interest. You know how guys are sensitive about certain things? You mean his size? He chuckled, catching on to her plan. Exactly. Just mention that he is not quite up to the standard. That could work, but isn't too mean? You are feeling guilty. It's a perfect payback. He will get over it and it will be hilarious. Did you forget he commented about your short hair? Just like how we are sensitive about hair, they will be sensitive about it. Don't think too much. It's payback time. She finally convinced you. You laughed at the thought, feeling a little less angry. Alright, I will do it. Let's see how he likes being the butt of the joke. That evening, you called Alex to tell him you were coming to the party. Hey Alex, I have changed my mind. I will come to your night out. Awesome. It's going to be a blast. The night of the party, you arrived at Alex's house feeling confident and ready to put your plan into action. The room was buzzing with chatter and laughter. Jungkook was already there, talking with some friends. You noticed him stealing glances at you as you walked in. Hey everyone, you greeted them, flashing a smile. Oh Ryan, you came? It's nice. By the way, nice dress. Jungkook glared at Alex as he complimented you. Thanks Alex, he said, flipping your hair proudly, looking at Jungkook. The group cheered your arrival. You could feel Jungkook's eyes on you and you smirked. This was going to be interesting, you thought in your mind. You actually showed up, he commented as you approached the couch where he sat. Surprised? You asked, sitting down beside him. Not a little. I know you will come, he said, looking at you with that smirk. Alex handed you a glass of wine and you took a sip, feeling the slight taste of alcohol. Glad you're here, Ryan. Wouldn't miss it, you replied, winking at him while Jungkook was feeling jealous with your conversation with Alex. The night went on with laughter and music, and eventually the group decided to play Truth or Dare. You knew this was your chance. Alright, are you guys ready to play Truth or Dare? They all cheered while you smirked at Jungkook, who was clueless about your plan. Alex turned the bottle and its mouth stopped in front of Sam, who was looking at Jessica with a lovely expression. Hey Sam, it's your turn. He quickly got back to senses and became alerted. Truth or Dare? Truth. He knew they would give something beyond his strength, so he chose the truth. Meanwhile, Jungkook and you exchanging looks as he was not ready to take his eyes off of you, as you were looking so beautiful to him in white frock with red hearts embroidery on it. It was adding more essence to your beauty. Okay, tell me, if you get a chance to propose someone around here, to whom you will propose? The Sam looked at Jessica while she gave him an annoyed look. Jessica, he said nervously. Bullshit, my standards are high. Get someone according to your standard. Jungkook patted Sam's shoulder to make him not feel bad as few of your friends laughed. This time Jungkook turned the bottle and it was stopped in front of Jessica. Truth or Dare? Dare, of course, she said proudly while pinching her friend Tina to take it as an opportunity to implement her plan. Okay, you have to kiss the guy whom you like the most in these guys. Jessica smiled, looking at Jungkook where you felt a little nervous, as you scared he would allow her to kiss him. Jessica came forward while your friends were cheering her. Jungkook kept looking at you and he can sense your tension. He allowed her to lean towards his lips until he chuckled at you and placed his index finger on her lips. I don't let any girl kiss me who is not compatible to my standards, he said, looking at her sternly where few of your friends laughed as he got her instant karma for insulting Sam. She got upset for a moment and got back to her seat while her tried to motivate her. Jungkook slowly turned at you and gestured you with his eyebrows. What? You quickly shook your head and turned your face away while he smirked as he was successful in teasing you. Okay, I will turn the bottle knob. She spun the bottle while aiming for Jungkook, and as she wanted to get back on him, as she whisked it stopped at Jungkook. Alright Jungkook, truth or dare? Truth, he said confidently. How many times have you made a girl reach her climax? She asked with a teasing smile as she knew he would hate this kind of question because everyone knows he hates time pass relationship. You saw the opportunity and jumped in. Oh come on Jessica, we all know he probably can't even get a girl there considering how small he is. They all burst out into laughter. You watched Jungkook's expression, expecting him to laugh it off. Instead, his expression hardened and you realized you would have hit a nerve. Very funny one, he said and his voice died. You shrugged, trying to act normal. Haha, I know I said truth because you are small. The game continued, but you could feel the tension between you and Jungkook growing. He was watching you silently with a look that made you a little nervous. As the night continued, you started to feel a little bad about your joke. Maybe you had gone too far. It was for what he did in the morning, that's what you told, as you somehow got influenced by your friend's words too. Eventually, the party began to close. People started conversations about heading out. You decided it was time to leave. I'm heading home, you announced, standing up. Before you could take a step, Jungkook got up too and grabbed your wrist. We need to talk, he said and his voice firm. About what? You asked, trying to sound dull. About what you said back there, he replied, pulling you towards one of the empty bedrooms. You could hear some gasps from the remaining friends, but you didn't resist him. Do you think it's funny to humiliate me like that? He asked, narrowing his eyes. Maybe consider it payback for the assignment, you said, crossing your arms. You have got some nerve, Ryan, he said, stepping closer to you where you stood your ground, looking up at him confusingly. What are you going to do about it, Jungkook? You're small and everyone knows it now. He was silent for a moment, his eyes looking into yours. Then, to your surprise, he smirked. Maybe I should show you just how wrong you are, he said, and his voice low. Your heart skipped a beat and you suddenly felt nervous. Don't be ridiculous. Why are you so scared? He teased, leaning down until his face was inches away from yours. You swallowed, trying to maintain your attitude. I'm not scared. I just don't want to waste my time. Oh, I promise it wouldn't be a waste, he whispered. He slowly put his hand on your waist, making you close your eyes, and you felt shivers run down your spine. Enjoying much? He said and chuckled. You opened your eyes, but before you could respond, he kissed you. It was unexpected, and for a moment, you were too shocked to react. But then something inside you gave in, and you found yourself kissing him back. The kiss was intense, filled with the tension and rivalry that had existed between you for so long. It was as if all the teasing, all the arguments had been leading to this moment. When you finally pulled away, both of you were breathless. This doesn't mean anything, you said, trying to sound indifferent. Right, he agreed, though his eyes told a different story. We should get back before they think we are killing each other, you suggested, trying to break the tension. Or we could stay here a little longer, he said, his voice teasing. You rolled your eyes, but a small smile tugged at your lips. You're impossible. He was wrapping an arm around your waist and you allowed yourself to relax against him, enjoying the moment. Maybe things between you and Jungkook weren't as simple as they seemed. Maybe there was more deeper than this. As the night continued, you realized that his rivalry might just be the start of something more. Thank you for watching.